Welcome back to Star Wars D&D, Session 50. Ajisai and Vera are chasing after Piranu, set on ending his life. The rest of the party is headed to Tython, where Piranu is set to confront their old friends. Ajisai has been corrupted by the dark side. Zeno has been corrupted by the dark side. Midas strayed from the light but has returned and has committed to it. Putumayo has not strayed from the light since the beginning. So where will this where will this confrontation take them, I wonder? Let's find out. Hey! Alright. Let me get that. There was an influence to the light side earlier. Let me go ahead and get that on there.
Where will this confrontation happen?
Confrontation. No, that's the wrong way.
GG. No.
Alright, here we are. Everyone is here. We are ready. Hopefully audio is good for everybody. I accidentally made some changes on my end that I didn't mean to. Go ahead and turn on that music. Alright, Ajisai, we're starting with you.
Alright.
So you and Vera are currently on your way to Tython. Despite what you see right here, you are currently in the ship on your way to Tython. You're not too far away. You're ahead of the players going there. And you have been taught some secrets on this journey. She has taught you some secrets in the night before and today. Let's go over what those secrets are. You now have 3 new abilities.
Free.
You have learned Force Mask for free.
Alright.
Is added to your force feat. It does not take the place of any abilities, just a free learn. You now have a legendary talent, the Spirit of Mandalore. When fighting a higher level opponent, you gain 1 temporary destiny point that can be used on them for anything but scoring a critical.
Ooh.
And a legendary action, the Will of Mandalore, where you can use this as a free action once per day on your turn to do any of the 3 following effects. Automatically recover all condition. Remove debuff that would otherwise render you unable to act, such as breaking out of Force Grip. Or guarantee a removal of the Force bond between you and Zeno for 24 hours. I also meant to say this earlier. Ajisai's, the cameras are just placed again. I'll fix that here. Ajisai's camera is down right now, so that's why you're not seeing him.
I'm here though, in spirit.
Oh, fuck, I forgot it does this. And I now have to manually move everyone over because of what I just did. Now Midas has stepped away. Alright, so Ajisai, you and Vera have now arrived on Tython. You are back at the familiar site of the Jedi Temple here on this planet. It has been a long time since you've been here.
Indeed it has.
You walk out of the ship with her, and immediately you can see one other vessel there.
Wow. Seems to be where Piranu is.
Yes, that's what I expect too. So, from what I've gathered, he is here. And we are going to kill him, you understand?
Yeah, I do.
Good. Any ideas going in? Anything that I should know about? You have spent time with him.
He is a lot older than we are. He's come from a different time of more conflict than we have. He used both light and dark. I know he's powerful. So I'm not sure if we can beat him.
Well, together, we'll have to find a way.
I guess so.
Progresses deeper into the temple. Is there anything that you're doing? Any way that you're insisting on going?
I want to use the force check. Check this place out.
All right.
Let's see. Is Jay with me?
Yeah.
Is Jay still with me?
Yeah, we're gonna have Jay still be with you.
All right.
Your force bond at this point also has returned between you and Zeno, just so you know.
Can I also then use the force check to feel him?
Yeah.
If he's where he's going.
So you, the first use of the force sense, looking for Piranu, you sense a considerable amount of force energy, both light and dark, coming from beneath you.
Huh. Underneath us.
Yep, beneath you.
That's where we used to gather relics. We went there already. Must have found something down there.
And the other check, you can detect that Zeno is on his way. He's not too far behind you.
I'm just gonna perk up a little bit.
Is everything all right?
My friends are coming here.
I see. Well, then I suppose we should try and finish this before they get here. Unless you think they'd assist us in this journey.
Would I know about the force vision that Zeno and Midas had?
Did
I don't
they
know if
tell
anyone
you?
Tell me. I don't know.
I mean, I want to say I feel like we would have shared that, but I don't remember either. So
Wasn't you in the
guess is-
room? Wasn't you in the room whenever LeBear said something about it?
I think so. I think we just talked openly about it.
I'll say you know it. If you didn't learn about it at the time, I'll say you had a nightmare last night, or a memory, a dream. That's the word I'm looking for. Jesus, last
vision.
night, recalling the vision that was detected.
Yeah. I think they will help us.
Well,
And
then we could wait
my
for
other
them.
friend as well. Yeah. All right.
All right. She goes up, climbs onto the broken podium, sits down on it.
Just gonna stand there awkwardly, look up. Do you sometimes think if the Force didn't exist, we could have met earlier under better circumstances?
If the Force didn't exist, we'd all be dead, most likely.
I don't know. Without the Force even in the first place, we both wouldn't have been given away to our respective orders.
Maybe. It doesn't matter now, though.
I don't know. All my life has been combat after combat. After Order 66, I became a bounty hunter. Had a Rhodian partner named Callus. I used the Force to help me fulfill bounties. I was trying to hide it from him. I really tried to. Then one day he spotted me. The hope in his eyes, hoping the Republic would return. In fear of him reporting me, I killed him back then. I swore to myself that I would kill anyone else, discovering the fact that I was Force sensitive. Sometimes I wish the Force didn't even exist in the first place. And I'm just tired of running and hiding. It's like my greatest enemy, yet my greatest ally.
That's a fair way to look at it. But you're a Mandalorian. No matter what, your life would be combat.
I don't know.
Are you losing who you are, Ajisai? That right now? So close to the end? So close to us being able to claim power?
I'm not too sure. I've seen what is happening with this Sith Assassin Order. You guys are hell-bent on killing this Lord Vader, even though there's so much more to do than just being hell-bent on killing one person.
Killing one person can reshape the entire galaxy.
I don't know how much of that is really true. What if someone else takes his place? Just another dog of the Emperor. Is that really true freedom?
Is that really where you think it ends? Have you not learned that yet? The goal, in the end, will be to kill the Emperor. Everything up to that path is just a stepping stone. And either you climb on it or you fall.
And where do I fit in that? What if we do succeed in killing Vader or whatever, and killing any other Sith assassin? Where do I come in? Just for you to step up there? Step up the ladder?
If you're having this crisis right now of all times, then yes, I'd say so. But perhaps there is an alternative way. Perhaps we can go back into the Sith ways of old where there were more than just one leading the charge. Even though the Emperor has always been a constant, maybe that doesn't have to be the case anymore. An Emperor and an Empress together.
Maybe.
Bound not just in Sith heritage, but also in Mandalorian blood.
What do you plan to do once you gain enough power and become Empress?
Revitalize Mandalore. Bring it back from the brink of death. Restore our people's honor, their balance, and I'd take whatever I want.
I see. Well, let's wait for my friends to arrive.
What would you do?
If I had the power to do anything I wanted.
If you were Emperor.
I'd bring order to the galaxy.
Easier said than done. Some would say
Say
there's
that
order
again.
now.
Well, there's still much to do. All these huts, all these Jedi and Sith still running on about.
You'd squash them all.
I'd probably say so, yeah. Either that or make them submit to me.
I think that's a fair answer.
I'm gonna try these new tricks out. I'm gonna force mask myself.
Alright.
Let's roll it.
Yeah, roll you use
Oh,
the force
backside?
check. No, it is currently neutral.
Alright.
Neutral leaning light.
That's the greatest roll I've ever had of a use the force check.
All right. So
Like
you've
the first point to gain +5 to will defense. Does that count for like a combat round?
No. Yeah, this is just like this will last effectively a day.
Is it like +5 will defense towards like only foresight, or is it like in general?
Just towards foresight.
Okay.
Because foresight's about seeing through, or about seeing force alignments partially. That's what it's about.
All right. Cool. I'm gonna change myself back to neutral. Or make it a pierce, or rather.
What's up, B? Welcome. All right, now you're waiting.
Yeah.
All right. We'll go back to the other players here in the Fury. Why are there 2 Xenos? Get that trash out of there.
It's not my fault.
All right. So you all are getting pretty close to approaching Tython here. LeBear stands up. Hey, Xeno, come with me for a moment.
What do you need?
Oh, I just want to talk to you about something. Something I think you'll be interested in. Cementing my allegiances, if you will. Takes a seat. So you
Go
said
on.
this vision you saw, right, was Piranu performing a ritual.
That's right.
I don't care too much for force rituals. I've always viewed them as tribal and primitive, but there was one that he did talk to me about that could be valuable. I always got the feeling he wasn't quite telling me the full truth of it. But what he talked about was being able to take a force vergence, a nexus, and being able to put its power from one place into another. Now, I don't know if you or Aji Sai have realized it at this point, but you both carry force vergences on you. Small ones, but they're there. He has that little orb that he's got hidden, that he's had for ages, and you have your grimoire.
So you can just
Go ahead.
Oh, go on. So you're saying you can just bond to something or anything?
You can take a force vergence and you can combine, or you can use it to empower something else, whether it be an item or a place. But it's normally not, it's not you doing it. To small degrees, you could probably say that's what's going on with the lightsabers that you've possessed, with Revan's lightsaber. Still carries some of his power in it, but it's small time. Not what I'd consider a force vergence. The reason I bring this up is I think if this ritual is what he's up to, we could learn from it when we're in there. And maybe use it to repair that grimoire of yours.
Or do something even better?
What do you have in mind?
I don't know. The sky's the limit. If what you're saying is true, then yeah, I don't know. The sky's the limit. We can do anything.
I suppose so. So, I bring this up because I'm going to be studying everything I see down there. And I'm hoping that no matter what happens, so long as we can at least stay neutral with each other and not enemies, we can assist each other. Share in that force revelation.
Well, LeBear, you're a powerful ally. I need powerful allies.
I definitely am a powerful ally. Much better than a powerful enemy, right?
True enough. I extend my hand.
He extends his back.
Yo, and I saw it.
Alright, I'm gonna get ready for Tython. Stay out of HK's way as well, is my recommendation if something happens.
I suppose I have to ask, as I do have allegiances on this ship. Who's this target?
Whoever stands against me. HK and I have a mutual agreement. Something that I'm sure makes him hate standing here doing nothing, but it's an allegiance that is founded in something that he truly wants, and that I'm truly happy to provide.
I gotta roll just to make sure he's... Never mind. Didn't matter.
As far as you can tell, he's being genuine.
Yeah, there. Very well.
Alright, Putumayo, are you up to anything right now?
I was just in a trance. How much time has passed? Have we fully healed from our injuries?
Yes.
Okay.
While you've been in hyperspace, a notable amount of time has come back. And it's right about now, Xeno, where you would feel the force bond return.
Let's see.
No, I'm just actually I'm gonna just walk over here. Excuse me. Pardon me.
No, let me get out of your way.
I'll step up to the bench and just start inspecting my weapon. I'm just passing the time by getting ready for the battle.
Alright. Midas, I had no idea what that token was for a brief moment there as you returned at an angle. What are you up to?
I am contemplating what's going to happen next and thinking about what I may or may not can do, and thinking about how it may not just be one, or it might not be one line that's drawn in the sand here. So that's where I am right now.
Alright. Xeno, are you doing something else over there?
Yeah, what's up? Yeah.
You approach Senriel.
Yep.
Yes, Xeno.
Here, I need to leave something with you. And I take one of the lightsabers, just like the ones I took from the vault.
Okay.
Let me hand it to you.
Is this to hold on to, or is this for me?
I need you to hold on to this for now.
Okay.
Or I'll retrieve it later. But for now, just hold on to this, if you don't mind.
I see no reason why I can't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. Y'all hear Kuto come on from the I'm just forgetting words. You hear Kuto's voice come on. Intercom, thank you.
Thank you.
Alright, everyone. We're getting pretty close to Tython here. I might have had this last time. I don't remember exactly where I ended, if you saw the ships or not.
You saw the ships.
Alright, so then we're going to say we're now at that point where he sees the ships again. And he's bringing y'all down. Alright, we've got 2 ships out there. I guess the next plan is, who's all going with you?
Out of character, this is it's probably a hard decision.
He brings the ship in for a landing there as well, sets it to the ground, and now you can all make the decision.
Don't bring Soda 77.
Thank you.
Just in case.
So essentially your options between Maverick, Paya, Chi, Yale, Tuzig, We'll put Soda 77 in there just in case, even though you just said no, and Kuto. Oh, and Sanriel and Runa. And, there's also MD12. I forget how many people are always on the ship.
Yeah, we can trust MD12 either. That's why he's on the ship.
All right.
Are you sure? Last time he tried drilling a hole into our engine. Let's bring him anyway, just in case.
Well, anyone who wants to come is welcome to come.
How about Maverick? Let's definitely take Maverick too.
She's going to say, anyone who cannot stand up to lightsaber or Jedi combat should stay back. Things might get messy in there.
Yale steps forward.
So, Chi and Paya coming with you.
Are
Who
you
does-
sure? Oh, sorry.
I say, yeah. Unless you don't want us there, but I want to see everything that's going up to. Everything that's been up to. And
Yeah.
no offense, Zeno. The fact that you seem hesitant to bring me makes me want to go all the more.
Suit
Hey.
yourself.
The more the merrier, right?
Kuto's gonna say, no offense, even if Aji Sai is there, I'm not looking to get involved in this conflict. I'm not dumb enough to fight Jedi. Not unprepared anyway.
Yeah, we need somebody to protect the. Can you keep an eye out for her?
Detect what?
We need someone to keep an eye on Yale. Can you keep an eye out for her?
Sure.
I actually said protect, but yeah.
So you don't want me to come with you?
A bit dangerous, yeah.
We need somebody to watch the ship.
Okay.
Can always count on you.
Alright, someone
The
already said
secret-
no
the
to Soda
secret assassin.
77. Dude Ziggy's going to say, as much as I would love to go and join to take part in whatever fight is about to take place, I think you all would be better off without me there.
Suit yourself. No one's forced to come.
Runa's gonna ask, so do I have free reign to make my own decision?
Yes.
I'm gonna come with you.
All right. Sinreal.
I cannot abandon Runa. I guess that just leaves me.
I can't wait for her to betray Midas first.
GG. Oh my goodness.
I'll be coming with you all as well.
This one's personal.
As much as I hate to get in the middle of such a heavy battle, I'm trained for killing Jedi.
Sure, Ajisai would love to see you.
Yeah.
Without any words, I'm just gonna pull out the force pike and hit it towards Runa.
What's your combat like again?
I don't remember.
Like melee. Actually, I think she did have a weapon.
I
Actually.
have her archive, don't I?
That's funny. Take a weapon from her. No, she was using fists, but I thought she used something else too. Oh no.
No, I think they all just had hands.
These hands.
Yeah, they all literally just had hands.
You know, these hands right. Oh no!
We lined up and stabbed them with
no.
swords,
Yeah,
chopped them with guns, while they
What
were
was
just double hit. Pow,
What was I thinking?
pow, pow. Yeah.
Oh my god. That was my first roll. It would have been a key.
It still is. Roll 20, remember? It locked it in.
Done.
Oh, why is my macro baby not showing up?
I don't know what happened to their character sheets for the Achani. Am I just missing it here?
Sorry, I'm going it.
I'm gonna change that in that case. She's gonna say, then I'm not going to assist you.
Dang,
I don't want to be winging a character sheet for these two at the moment.
I understand.
Rewind. Never walked over there.
Yeah, they're gonna walk on off. You keep the force pike. That's on me.
Sorry.
I don't know what happened to that fucking sheet. I don't delete these anymore. I always archive them. Or is it just the Shawnee sheet?
Does anybody else token the actions like for macros not showing up?
What?
They are.
Let me refresh real quick.
Do you mean
Here.
token?
Let me use this new Xeno token that's shiny and crisp and new.
Yep, there we go. Yep, they're all here now. I was so confused. I was like, right, like
That is their ability. Okay, that is their sheet. They have a shared sheet. I forgot. Never mind. We never mind the never mind. They did come over here, Midas. You have approached and you have offered her the pike. She has turned you down. I don't need a pike. These hands are all I need.
I forgot Whiplash.
Yeah, my bad. Thank you, though, Midas.
I just nod and I put the pike back on my waist.
All right. So last thing is MD12. Is that thing actually coming with us?
that thing's been decommissioned for who knows how long.
For eons. Is that, yeah, that medicine probably spoiled. You know, put it back on the counter.
All right.
He's got back to juice in that syringe now.
Well, everyone, let's go say hi to some old friends. And you all make your way to Tython.
Is our ship like away from their ships? They
It's
are,
right
like,
here.
right next to each other. Oh, yeah. I should zoom out.
It was hidden just a moment ago.
Oh. Yeah, that ship looks familiar.
As you all enter the temple, Ajisai, you see them coming in with a big party.
Well, you've brought the whole armada.
Howdy, Ajisai. How you doing?
Doing well. Why have you come here? We haven't heard from each other in a long time.
He's gonna look back to you. Any of you, if you're gonna speak.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna shout. Well, yeah. As we enter this, I guess this stone location. Yeah, where is this? Is a temple, correct?
Yeah, this is the
Yeah,
Jedi
it's
Temple.
Jedi.
You have been here before, back super early, like session 4 or something.
Yeah, we scavenged for like relics here. That's where got this white lightsaber crystal.
Yeah, you
That's
went
right,
underground,
that's right.
you fought Tukada, you confronted a Jedi ghost, you figured out how to handle a bunch of people who were laying low underneath.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say, hey, Ajisai, it's been a while.
It has been. Put on my own.
You seem different.
I don't know what you mean. I've always been this way.
What happened after we saw you?
Roll
What you been
a
up to?
roll a foresight check, by the way, Xeno.
Foresight.
Since you have this naturally, we're just gonna get your active roll.
Pretty
And
good.
your force mask was that. What's your roll
34.
defense?
31 would be with the +1, so he succeeds.
So is that with or without the +5?
That is with the. Actually, Jay is with me, right?
Yes.
So it's meted. Unless with dark side. Well, I guess also dark side.
Oh, I'm just saying that's with the +5 that you get from force
Yeah,
mask.
yeah, that is.
Okay. So Xeno, you can see through his facade. You can see through as his alignment is kind of like a force or a facade of gray. You can see the darkness hidden behind it.
I
At this
see.
point, can I also see Zeno? Who the
If
force bond I want to see?
If you roll force sight, or if you want to check through the force bond, yeah.
I want to check for the force bond.
All right, use the force check. Yes, you are aware.
Rolls 18.
I just look at you.
I see. I'm glad you're doing well, Ajisai. But why did you leave that day?
I felt like I needed to. Otherwise, I wouldn't have seen Vera again for a long time. I wanted to make sure she stayed safe going back.
Her more than us? Your treasure teammates? Been together longer than that, haven't we, Ajisai?
It's different than that.
Threw us away for some pussy.
DG. I trust you guys, see that you can handle yourself. Also, you have Lebert with you. What more protection do you need?
Of course. But, you don't think she could?
Not with the people she surrounded herself with.
Oh, is that right? Victory?
I made a decision to go back. He made the decision to come with me.
So, what are you doing here?
We're here to kill Puranu.
But why?
Because it's the task that we have been given.
I'm just gonna glance at Adisai.
Just looks at you through the mask.
Yeah, like how do you look like right now? Like, are you just a blur?
So you would see him as the normal, like, just force neutral alignment, unless you're actively using force sight, in which case.
That's right. That is for some reason I thought he like camouflaged himself. I'm sorry.
I'm actually just a distorted version.
Yeah, like that's what I thought, but then the token didn't change, so I'm like, okay. Okay. No, I'm just like looking at him, I guess.
So, Libe's gonna walk forward. You think that killing Puranu is the best course of action for you?
It's a way to continue this path that she's going on.
Well, I suppose if that's how it ends up, then that's how it ends up. But Ajisa, I gotta admit, I'm disappointed in you. The whole goal was to get you off of the reliance to the Force. I thought if anyone could do it, it was you. It definitely is not going to be Putumayo. God knows it's not going to be Midas. Zeno, I don't know. Maybe I'm not holding my breath on it. But you had the potential, and you chose this. I'm not mad. Just disappointed.
I understand. He just looks at his hands, just grips it to a fist.
If you want, I could remove the dark side of the Force from you.
What?
I could. Make you the most practical experiment of mine to date. I do my best, like I've said to you all, to avoid people and anything with a mind, but Now, if you've fallen this far, maybe your friends have changed your mind and won't stop me. I can remove the Force from you entirely, the dark side with it.
He just looks at Lebear, looks back to Vera.
He's gonna say, the dark side makes us strong. Denying the Force is denying a weapon, an insult to Mandalorian culture, and the Sith way.
I'm gonna look back to Lebear and step towards him, kind of in a rush manner, and just say, I don't care about the goddamn Sith or the Mandalorians at this point. They're all just some dumb ideals, falling through individualism or just combat after destroying themselves. I don't wish to be part of that cycle anymore.
Very well. Midas, are you doing anything here?
Not yet.
He's gonna smile. Laveria's gonna smile at you the whole time you're saying that. Alright. You recall what may occur. I want you to be positive that this is what you want.
If I can finally get rid of this pull to the dark side, pull to the Force in general, I'm willing to pay the price.
He's gonna turn back to you, specifically Midas and Zeno. And you two will let me?
If that's what Ajisai wants.
It's his decision.
Alright. Just don't try and get the Empire to charge me with assisted suicide if it goes wrong.
Is it that dangerous?
Do you not recall the experiments I've been doing?
I do, but
It's a 99.94 failure rate. Percent failure rate.
still, after all that testing,
I've done my best to improve and refine it, but I still don't understand what makes one group less susceptible than others. Because it's never just random bits and pieces, it's always a controlled cluster. There's something about them that sets them apart. Maybe
That's really
Ajisai
what-
has it.
is this really what you want, Ajisai?
I do. I don't like this pull and all the things that have happened to me and to Vera. It's all because of the Force. And to us, Order 66 would have never happened if the Force didn't exist, if the Jedi and the Sith didn't exist in the first place.
That doesn't mean something else would have happened instead.
We don't know that.
No, I do. You see, I've seen all kinds of things. Good and evil, that's just perspective. Something would have happened. It was inevitable. That's just how people are. But if you still want to do this, well, that's your choice, and I'm not going to stop you. But I think you're stronger than that.
I do want to do this. And I appreciate you, both of you, for not stopping Lebear from doing this.
Alright. Just stand still, Ajisai. Puts his hands together. Makes the ripping motion with his hands, assuming no one's doing anything. Okay,
Everybody's watching the show, I guess.
let's roll specifically as the bear here. Get truly into it. Let's see what's gonna
Can I give him
happen.
my destiny point?
He passes. Is your will defense currently less than 40?
Yeah.
All right, just making sure. Oh, that's rolled with damage. What did that roll with damage?
Oh, trying to hurt you. Trying to kill us, I
dead.
guess.
He barely succeeds. You all feel a sudden scream from the force itself, focused from Ajisai's position. And the moment as it happens, Zeno, you see him go from being covered in the dark side of the force to disappearing entirely. Ajisai, you feel immense, immeasurable pain that immediately forces you to your knees, and your legendary action of the Mandalorian will cannot be used against this.
Alright.
You start writhing on the ground, feeling yourself. It's almost as if every single cell of your body is crying out in pain. The bear looks down. All right. Well, as for the rest of us, we should probably go get downstairs. If Ajisai is alive when we get back, we'll know.
Can I roll an endurance check to stay awake?
Well, we'll get to you here in a second.
Oh boy.
What will you do? I look up at Victory.
And see that she's just staring at Ajisai, like speechless. I have a mission. I'm here to kill Pirano. Will you stand in my way?
That depends. Your goal, what is it?
My goal is to kill the Emperor. And everyone
serving
along
him?
that path. And by serving him, if necessary, yes.
What if I told you that there was a way to take him down without serving him? What if I told you that the reason why we're here is because there's a ritual that could grant you immense strength, and that we're looking to go further than that? You wouldn't have to serve the Emperor. We could take him down ourselves.
How do you know what he's doing?
We don't know for sure, but that's what we're going to confirm. But if you're going to stand in our way, then you'll never know either.
For persuasion.
The +5 because of my helmet, because I'm here.
Yeah, I'll put on Aji.
Oh, I also forgot to clarify. Zeno, as that happened, you felt the force bond just disappear.
What about Jay? He wouldn't be with Ajisai anymore, right? Because there's no force.
No, Jay is now just with Zeno.
I was gonna say
Like he's supposed to be.
GG.
forever, Zeno.
Always and forever.
All right, let me confirm. Oh, we're neutral right now. All right. I wish my persuasion was not so low.
Well, luckily, you made a very good appeal. She says, okay. Let's see what he's doing, and then I'll make my call.
You don't like what you see? We can handle it after that. But I'm amicable. You know?
She climbs off of the podium and walks forward to Ajisai that's writhing on the ground. She grabs his mask and rips it off of him. He doesn't need this anymore.
Oops, that.
Let's go.
You're gonna take the Mandalorian mask away from him?
He's dying. He gave up due to cowardice. He refused to fight.
He's stronger than that.
Then he can reclaim the mask.
I'm gonna walk up to Ajisai. Kind of just patting him on the shoulder. Didn't think he had it in you. Step away.
Rip my +2 reflex and fortitude.
So Liber's gonna walk up to HK. Zeno, you're the only one close enough in range to hear anything. Are you gonna listen in?
Yeah.
Roll perception.
Perception.
You barely overhear the whisper, as you can just hear him say, "Keep an eye on Ajisai. If he fails, kill him." It turns away, starts walking to you.
I kneel down and actually, what do I have in my inventory? Let's see.
Liber's actually not going to walk all the way. He's going to walk by with Ajisai as well.
Oh, all right. Here, hope this helps you pull through, old friend. And I give my very first weapon, the Vibra Sword.
How much damage is that?
Let's see.
2d6.
Like, not good.
That's alright.
Yeah, 2d6.
I'm proficient with it, but sure.
All right, let's go.
I'm just gonna grab one other thing while we're here, since people are freeing you of your relics, just in case something does go wrong. He's gonna reach down, you're essentially unable to stop anyone from taking anything from you right now. But he's gonna reach into your pocket and he's gonna pull out the orb.
Man, he doesn't know I have that.
Oh, he knows. He knows.
Did I see that?
If you're paying attention in any way, yes, because he tossed it up in the air and Greek caught it.
What do you think you're doing?
It's a Force Virgins, like we were talking about.
That is okay.
Ajisai's not gonna need it no matter what happens. He's just been removed from the Force. I don't even know if this can be used to save him.
Well, we'll find out.
Guess we will. He's gonna pocket it for himself. Anyone else taking anything from Ajisai just while we're here?
Anyone
Want me to list off my inventory?
I'm gonna go ahead and check his armor.
Yeah, just
I
stripping
see a
down.
blaster pistol, got a blast rifle, got some comic gloves, one hold-all blaster pistol, a
All right.
jetpack which is destroyed, a droid recalibrator, spacesuit for some reason,
Midas,
license.
Midas, you see these same dilapidated building or rooms that you saw the last time you were here. It appears that there has been no change at all.
Oh, this is in the elevator? Shit.
No.
I don't even remember. I think it's up ahead.
You also know it wasn't an elevator. We'll just speed this up there.
Stop touching stuff then.
Is that where we're going?
I think that is a safe assumption. We'll get to you here in a moment, as you're essentially just on the ground, body screaming in pain, but you yourself are just unable to react because of how immense the pain is.
Yeah. I'm not doing any verbal screaming though.
Alright. I also need to check my notes to see exactly what you need to roll.
Oh boy.
No more use of force checks for you, my friend.
Basically.
Joe's mama will protect you. It's okay.
Thank you. I take 5 damage. 5,000 damage. Alright. Jesus Christ. That's my roll, actually. I rolled as Midas.
He's got access to his inventory.
Splendid note, Connor. Splendid. Very, very useful information I left myself. Yes, that's exactly what I was hoping. I was smart enough to have the foresight to do. Thank you. Alright. You all descend down the stairs. And this map, parts of it might be a little bright at first. Get all the players out front here. Immediately upon entering, you see very bright colors lit up. There is a glowing purple inscription on the ground. Think of it very similar to an alchemy circle. Just a standard ritual circle surrounding everything. You see that there are torches equidistant around the circle, with very bright red flames and very bright blue flames. And there are a number of little pedestals, that's what these green ones are, that have been propped up around that have very small items in them. Most of them seem relatively insignificant. It seems very, very tribal in what it is. You see a claw on one, feathers on another, ash or dust or something on one of the other ones. And just that scattered around the entire thing. And there's Piranu meditating in the center. You also feel a considerable amount of force energy coming from this area.
What do I see visually? Just like a bunch of focus energy.
Yes, you will see the distinct colors as well, even in the flames themselves, the red, the blue. And then beyond that, it's just force, just like the sheets that you see there that was described that one time. Just sheets that are all flowing over each other that you can still see through, and you can see Piranu clearly through it. Piranu still in his trance. Hello. So you are here?
What is all this?
He stands up, looks at you. This is the ritual that will destroy the Empire. At least most of it.
That doesn't work. Jinx.
In essence, it is quite simple. Objects left in the presence of a Force Nexus for an extended time become saturated with the Force and imbued with special abilities. The same is true of people. Anyone who has been in the presence of a Force Nexus for a long enough time has been altered by the Nexus. It is the reason why the Jedi Temple was built on Coruscant. It is the reason why the Sith Citadel, or the Imperial Citadel, is there now. With this ritual, I will drain the Nexus from Coruscant and place it here, revitalizing Tython.
Where did you gain the knowledge to do this? This has got to be centuries old, right?
So is he.
Yes, if you have not forgotten, Zeno, I am over 1,000 years old. I have had the time to do more research than any man, woman, or child that has ever lived. That's probably hyperbolic. Probably inaccurate statement of mine, sorry. I have lived through the Jedi, I have lived through the Sith, I have bound myself to them both, and now I stand divided from them. When I move the Nexus here, it will kill the Empire. It will kill the Emperor. It will kill the Assassins. It will kill the Inquisitors.
Budget. How is that supposed to work? You just the Nexus is giving them life, or is it ripping the Force away from them too?
LeBear's gonna kind of chime in. No. It's tethered. The Nexus has tethered itself to people. It's tethered itself to you all as well. Hasn't it, Piranu? Yes. He turns to you. What's up?
So you're saying it'll kill us too?
I am.
Well, that's not good news.
The Sith and the Empire will crumble after what I have done today. Surely you must understand that this is for the greater good.
The greater good. Somehow I'm not getting the feeling that's the case. And I guess you wouldn't be saying that if it'd kill you too, huh?
I have not spent any considerable amount of time on Coruscant in a very, very long time. I am not certain if I will survive the ritual, but I will perform it one way or another.
Yeah, did you get any of the rituals in that bag, or that's the only one?
There are plenty. No, this is the only one that matters at this time.
Maybe you should reconsider. Surely we've gathered forces and gained plenty of strength.
Maverick's
got something else. Yeah.
Maverick's gonna walk over next to you. It doesn't just mean that you all are gonna die. That means any clone that is still alive is going to die. Any soldier. The civilians on Coruscant are going to die too, right? If I'm getting that right? Yes. Necessary sacrifices to rebalance the Force and end the Sith. And the Jedi.
That's not true balance.
Isn't it? No longer you have wielders of the light or the dark, you simply have those living among it.
That's just lip service that you're telling yourself to make you feel better about it. You're just mad because you're weak, that you can't do it by yourself.
This is me doing it.
What are these lines on the floor?
They're essentially... You think of it like an alchemy circle from FMA, where it's just like a ritual circle. There's other designs and shapes that are embedded within it as well.
And how is it made? Like, does it like it's carved in, or is it like just like some dust in the
Some
floor?
sort of powder that's been put over it.
It's like supernatural rules. You can just like...
You gonna disrupt it, Midas?
Yeah, I am.
You can see everything around is still glowing unchanged. And Piranu looks to you. I'm too far into the ritual to have it be stopped with that.
Then how do I stop it?
You can see he thinks for a moment and Liber speaks. You kill him. Or remove him from the planet. Get him far enough away that he can't finish it and can't tether himself to it.
And that is what must be done. We cannot let the lives of those innocents be sacrificed for your wants and needs.
Paya and she, they're both going to walk together over here. I'm going to say, are you all actually listening to yourselves? There are Jedi that will come back. This is a way to kill the Emperor. To kill the Sith.
There has to be another way. We cannot sacrifice that many lives.
But this way, we can stop the Emperor now. More lives will be taken no matter what. The Empire kills millions, if not billions, every single day across the galaxy.
Do you hear yourself? You sound like the Sith. Talk about sacrificing innocence. This is not the Jedi way.
Roll a persuasion check.
It'll be really low, isn't it? Are we neutral?
Yes, we
Yeah,
are
we're
still
neutral.
neutral.
Dang it.
They're like weighing this out.
He shakes his head. Midas, I understand. But the old Jedi way isn't getting us anywhere. It led to the fall of the Order. We can hold true to the light side of the Force in another way, and despite all the tragedy that will occur, this is for the greater good. It is now leaning light side. Think of all the lives that will be saved by extension with the Empire gone, with the Emperor gone.
Then I'll do it myself.
No. We'll do it together. You should listen to him, Chi Baya. As glad as I am that you're starting to consider more options, you should take a moment to think about it. Not only would you be sacrificing the lives, we can't guarantee what he's saying is the truth. Perhaps the death is even more widespread than even that. And even more so, how do we know it's guaranteed to kill the Emperor? Who knows? They don't even know about this. I'm not willing to take that risk. And I'm definitely not willing to just die and take it. All the world gets saved. The Emperor's not the only threat in this universe.
I have been alive longer than you, than any of you, than all of you combined. Do you not think my wisdom scales equally?
You know, the more you threaten my life, the more I think that maybe you live long enough. Don't worry, we'll take it from here, Pirano. We'll make sure the Emperor is killed. And that balance is restored to the universe.
You'll fail. This is the only way. Please, Zeno. Midas. LeBear. He doesn't interact with you, put him on enough to say your name in this.
I'm just like, just standing here, just like watching.
It's because he has the armor. I can't recognize you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, who's this person here?
Right. Yeah, why is this first trooper so arrogant?
So you both still, you don't back down at all, you continue?
If this meant that my life was in jeopardy and not the lives of all these other innocents, then I would accept this fate. But I cannot turn a blind eye to you sacrificing a whole planet of innocence. And maybe even more than that.
And yet you ally yourself with LeBear. If his goals are sought out to fruition, almost the entire galaxy will assuredly die.
I will deal with him if I need to when necessary, but right now he is a necessary evil in my life.
He grabs his two lightsabers, ignites them both. One red, one blue. You are blind.
No, Zeno's blind.
You are all blind. Only LeBear sees the truth. The difference is that his vision is more malevolent than all of ours.
I'm sorry I had to come to this. I was certain you had something else that we could use, that you'd aid us on our quest. But yeah, it seems that I was wrong. And I ignite my lightsaber as well.
Then let us begin. But first, Ajisai.
I'm here.
Alright, Ajisai, you are currently up top on the Tython Temple. Let me drag you back up there to see yourself.
Get dragged.
All right, so we're gonna need a series of checks from you here.
Snap. I believe.
Would you be using a force
All
point?
right, first off, do you have a heroic moment point?
I don't.
Do you have a destiny point?
Yes.
All right, you can use that to make any one of these rolls in nat 20, but fair warning, that doesn't mean that you're going to go through the process as you might want to.
All
right, I'm going to need, first off, 3 endurance checks.
3. I'm gonna be using 1 force point on each. Let me roll those first. Then I roll my endurance checks. I don't benefit from any.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I have to clarify something. You can't use force points for this.
Oh, okay.
Your force points are gone. You are no longer part of the force. You cannot call upon it to aid you.
All right, cool. Guess this is just purely luck based. All right.
Oh, you guys
First one?
are the cards now.
Second one. Third one.
All right. Now I'm going to roll 3 checks versus your will defense.
Nope.
17.
Mm-hmm.
23. Is that below or higher?
Below.
That one's higher.
That one's definitely higher.
All right, so as time is going on, you can feel your body fighting. It's essentially as though you're being deprived of some vital essence that your body is used to having, almost as though you've been addicted to a drug and you're now facing the withdrawal symptoms, except 100 times more severe. Which is, considerable considering how tough it can be for regular drugs, right?
Yeah.
But you can feel your body trying to fight to stay alive, but you feel yourself beginning to slip and lose that battle. But you have survived this round. We will be back to you here shortly.
Oh boy.
All right. Everyone else, go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah, let me get the right soundtrack for this.
Let me go ahead. I'll change the music here in just a moment once initiatives all
What is
evolve in order.
happening right now?
Rip.
You had your little guy selected, not you selected.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, okay, let me get him out of there. I can't. There he is. Get out of here. I'm just saying what's happening right now because of all the crits I keep rolling. And watch, I won't roll 1 crit when it comes to hitting.
We'll say that.
Ajisai, okay. Yeah, this will take me a moment to get all the initiatives set up here.
Dad, I gotta pick out the right soundtrack.
I didn't want to go first.
Maybe you still won't.
I was gotta figure out which Duel of Fates I need to play here. Oh, actually, maybe this will look better.
Did you all roll for initiative? And you didn't have your token selected, SMH.
I tried 3 times. My token doesn't want to be selected.
That sounds like a classic user error to me.
Oh, yeah.
PG.
All right, and we've got Maverick and Victory. And Puranu. All right, hopefully this isn't me spending too much time on just my turns here. And lastly, the Achani.
Well, I'm gonna edit mine to 24 here.
Oh, is that your roll?
Yeah, that was my first roll.
Right, Puranu. Wow. Technically, you'll still go first, Midas, since you got the nat 20. But he rolled a 39.
Rip.
Oh,
gosh, you rolled that 20.
goddamn! There's another 20.
Go, girl. You go get him, girl. Woohoo!
You just abandoned her.
You know.
And Maverick rolling the nat 1. All right.
That makes sense. I mean,
Attachments.
go Maverick.
All right.
Oh, weak.
Midas, you're up first.
Okay. I'll just run right up to him right here and see if they happen when I run up.
No.
I'm gonna hit him with my Cortosis sword. Nope. That's a miss. It's probably a miss.
Yeah, that is absolutely a miss.
Wait, I'm not. Well, it doesn't matter.
All right. Victory's up.
It's like a 10v1D.
Watch this, man.
I'm not 10v1. Remember, you have more than just Purano against you.
Oh,
It's a kind of a mixed bag here. Oh yeah, I guess Chi and Pi are fighting us.
All right. I'm not going to worry about changing what token I'm rolling as here. So, yeah. Victory's going to use Force Lightning against him. Which is a miss, but he's still going to roll the Rebuke here to try and send it back at her. He fails, but it will still be a fail, so he will take 13 damage. Maybe. All right, that's her turn. Actually, she's going to move up a little bit closer as well. Now it is Puranu's turn.
You're about to kill me.
all right. Who's next?
Chops him in half.
You know what? It's fine. You can go ahead and do this.
You're not relevant, Midas.
All right, now the first thing that he is going to do. So let me add the legendary before that. Every single person takes 48 damage.
Oh wow. Okay.
Effectively, you can see that he takes one hand with the lightsaber still inside, and he releases an energy into the ritual circle, and it just causes a wave to echo out, hitting everyone around, including the people that are siding with him.
I mean, that helps out. I just have my HP.
Oh, wow.
Progenitor skull.
Yep, there goes my HP.
You really have a chance.
Like that's like half of everyone's HP.
He has a decent chance to fail that, for what it's worth.
DC 30.
And he can still make one regular attack after that. Though not a dual-bladed, or not a two lightsaber attack, only a single attack. Which he will attack you with his red lightsaber, Midas.
Progenitor's call.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use the force point to make sure it doesn't connect.
All right, to guarantee it. All right, so he goes to swing his lightsaber, and all of a sudden you feel him just compelled, or you see him compelled to stop. All right, now it's Lebear's turn. Oh, I forgot to reduce the health of everybody here who was hit, of the NPCs. Give me 1 second. All right, now it's Laveria's turn. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do?
He's gonna help.
Sorry, an idea popped in my head of something I could try. You know, we're gonna. He brought up bringing the guy away. He's gonna start off with a force stun. Ooh, a 40. That will beat his will defense by 1 step, so he has suffered 1 condition. All right, Xeno, you're up.
This is your last chance. Chi. Fire. Don't stand in our way.
Xeno, you don't understand. You're the one in the way here. We can stop the Emperor. And all we have to lose is our lives and some civilians as well to save billions more. Maybe trillions.
I just wish you could have opened your eyes.
I wish that you could have.
Just make sure I don't have
eyes. Force choke.
GG.
What you
If
doing,
that is
Xeno?
what you wish. Oh, whoops. Yeah. I'm gonna use Force Slam.
All right.
Which actually requires me to use the book.
You say you're using the book?
Yep.
All right. How you feeling right now, Achisai?
Sweating buckets right now.
My
My chair just filled with sweat.
That will exceed
I
both
don't know,
of their
I don't know if, like,
fortitudes.
beating my will defense there was a good thing or a bad thing. I can't tell.
And that's the question, ain't it?
Then I'm gonna use Dark Reach only on myself.
All right.
A tear runs down my face.
The bond
forceful.
is gone.
And now I'm angry.
Sith
I am
rage
not
flowing through you. All right, Putumayo.
I'm just looking on, seeing this real debauchery in front of me. Putumayo's just gonna kind of quizzically look at Piranu. You've been along for so many years. You have all this wisdom, and this was the answer. This is what you chose.
Go ahead and roll.
I'm actually gonna use Force Stun.
Oh, okay.
You're just talking to
All right.
Yeah, I'm just talking. To him.
Then while you're getting that up, he's going to reply back. You don't understand what my wisdom has seen, what my eyes have seen, what I have done, and what I have seen others do. There will always be conflict, but we can control the scale. Sometimes killing 1 billion is necessary to save 1 trillion.
Semantics.
You simply need to broaden your perspectives. We have a chance to beat the Emperor here.
I never made a macro, so I'm just gonna use a force check.
Cool. I just
Are
rolled 4 stun, so I'll have a...
Are we light side leaning or
Yes, it is currently light side.
What level?
1.
Nice.
He seems unaffected by your force use.
Damn, he's strong. He's strong.
All right. Senriel is going to dash up next to you, Midas. And she's going to attack twice with her unarmed strike. I only just saw the roll this is. He's relying on a nat 20 right now. Runa. Runa's gonna run up here. Dash to get there. She's gonna roll a check. Ron is going to roll a perception. You certainly can be, Kulu, if you want. You do have 2 players right now with the light side, but you'll also be assisting them. Yeah, Piranha will see this. Will he do anything against it?
Help my boy and help my girl there. Go dark side.
Now, Midas, you're going to see that she's gone up and grabbed the Star Wars version of keys for his ship. I forget what it's called.
The access key.
Yeah, she grabs that, and she's going to use the rest of her action to move away. And Piran is going to let her.
My God.
Paya is now up. She's going to target you, Xeno, with Force Stun.
I'm gonna rebuke it.
Ooh.
Show her the power of the dark side.
You're not going to have a hard time. She rolled a 21.
Snap.
A 3. Ugh.
Remember, you have Jay with you.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
And Darth Plagueis too, technically.
Nah, I didn't take the lightsaber unless he's just here.
No, he is now he's now sharing Jay to an extent.
Oh, snap. Oh, that's with a +1. But I guess it didn't matter.
Yeah, you succeed. So is that your check or her check that's applying to her?
We have been, for Force Lightning, we have been doing the hit check.
Like the initial.
Yeah, I think that's what it would be here. But in which case, she rolled so low, that's not going to affect her either. All right. You reflect it back at her, and it seems to have no effect.
Okay.
She will do the
like
same thing. No.
Your own force power, so why did I even do that?
She's going to run up and swing his lightsaber at you. Yeah! No, it wasn't a Kia, it was a Kia!
No, it's a miss.
Yeah.
All right, you're able to evade his attack. It says, "Stand down, Xeno. There's a chance you'll survive, right? You said it yourself. You don't know if it'll kill the Emperor. You don't know if it'll kill you either."
I'm not willing to take that chance, and neither should you. You're willing to give up your life on a maybe? What if it kills you and doesn't take them out? What if it makes them stronger? And you're willing to just take his word for it?
Another persuasion.
It is a persuasion, yeah, I was gonna say. Please, 20. No.
He shakes his head. "Xeno, I will not trust the word of someone who is given into the dark side."
Oh, you said it yourself, right?
Wait.
I thought you were starting to change. You opened your eyes. What was that?
What's up, Midas?
Pirano came into the dark side, and you're trusting his word.
True.
Hey, you could always make that argument back, see what happens.
Yeah, and
I'm
Pirano.
not listening.
Right, see, you gave me the idea. And what a Pirano.
Pirano is currently leaning towards the light. He saw his failures and he learned from them.
That doesn't change that he was a Sith.
It's not. I don't care that he was a Sith. I care that he is not one. You have given in to the dark side and you still allow it. I cannot support that.
Well, then so be it.
Alright.
If I continue.
Maverick's up. I forgot to have him take damage earlier. It is now heavily to the light side. It is light side stage 2 for the first time ever, I think.
Dang, dude.
What happens at stage 2 again?
Guys,
I don't even know.
Anyone
I thought
who
you go
is
dark side.
anyone who is light side leaning gains advantage on one roll during the session, and you gain +2 instead of +1 to your checks.
Advantage against a dark side user.
Right, against dark side user. Thank you.
That's right.
Which
So it actually wouldn't work against Piradu.
It only worked for Chi.
Would even work against them. They're light side too. Oh yeah, that way would work against Zeno. Yeah.
It's too perfect.
That's
Maverick is going. He's gonna assist you, Zeno. He's gonna shoot at Paya, trying to blindside her from the corner. That is a hit, but it is low damage. Strikes her for 16. Oh, I also want to clarify, the Force Ritual earlier, I wasn't even thinking about it. Abort. The Force Ritual earlier, it does not reduce condition if it did more than your, or more than your,
Threshold.
threshold.
You said did not do damage if it did more than threshold?
It doesn't
did
reduce
not.
your condition if it
Oh,
exceeds the
okay.
threshold.
Gotcha.
I was wondering about that, but like you weren't doing it for the NPCs,
Yeah,
so I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I meant to say it, I just forgot. It was in my head. Alright, Midas, we're about to get to you, but first, back to Ajisai.
Oh, I don't want to go back to
He's wincing.
crying in pain.
Alright, it is now back to light side 1, so Chi and Paya will not get advantage against you, Zeno.
Thank goodness.
Alright. Ajisai, we're gonna need 3 of the exact same roll.
All right. Can I use the Desi point after I roll that one, for
Yes.
example? Okay. Cool.
So 3 endurance.
Not bad.
You're rolling pretty good.
So that 13.
And this is to your will defense.
Ooh.
Is 28 greater than your will defense?
Oh shit, yeah, it is. Fuck.
Alright.
That's a good figure out.
And you're not using Destiny Point on any of these, correct?
Can I?
Yeah. And this whole thing I'm saying it's happening one at a time, or not one at a time, it's happening like kind of all together, the opposite of one at a time. So you can use it if you want to recover any of these that you're choosing.
So like I would.
So you can turn one of the
Honest-
endurance checks and do an at 20 if you wish.
Oh. Sure, I'll do the 13.
Alright. You turn that into a nat 20. You feel your life slipping away, but you're holding on. HK-47, you can hear him stepping closer to your body. Condescending statement. Oh no, is the meat bag finally giving in? Just a
Can I
sarcastic statement.
Or we're just like staring at him.
You're on the ground. You can't see him staring down at you.
Trying to say something, but I can't.
Condescending statement. We'll do that again. Poor lowly meatbag. It is a shame that you did not think this through, even with everything you have learned. And we'll come back to you.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back as well.
All right. Midas, you're up.
Before I make my attack, I will telepathy Runa. Before you run off, I make a request of you. Help Xeno.
Roll persuasion.
Just like, nah, F him. Peace.
She doesn't say anything back. So you don't know if you've succeeded or failed in convincing her.
I cannot allow you to succeed.
Unfortunately, that is another fail. He did not break his reflex defense. That it for you?
Yep.
All right. Victory is up. She's going to activate her legendary Mandalorian Rage. Run up next to you and attack Puranu. And she lands a hit,
At least somebody can.
striking him solidly, but you can tell that he has still resisted the attack. If that's the best that the Sith can do, you will never stop me. He's going to raise his hand to do the force attack again. That's what I'm asking. If you're going to do anything, or that's what I'm saying.
Progenitor's call.
All right, roll it. Will you persuade him, or not persuade him? Will you disrupt him?
Progenitor, rise.
Oh, here, I'm sorry. I actually had the roll for that.
Not one.
You fail to stop him, and he goes through with it.
Damn it. Special.
Is there anything I can do? Or
And he projectors call?
I don't know, Xena. Do you have anything special you can do?
Spend an extra force point to bypass the check and guarantee success.
I mean, technically, I can book the Progenitor's Call.
There are options. You could try and rebuke the attack.
Is this a force power?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I would have rebuked it. Yes.
Well,
I mean, that's a heavy check, right? Oh,
Yeah, it will be a hard check. He hasn't rolled yet.
No, I'm Progenitor's calling. I don't even know.
All right, you're doing it?
Oh, did you say you hadn't rolled yet?
Right.
That's still not good enough.
Why did I fail? It was 29.
It's versus will defense, isn't it?
I thought it was just against the hit. Is it against the will?
Like, you use the force versus the target's will defense.
You're right.
All right, so you're
Wow, you guys.
spending the force point to guarantee success?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
can't let that go through. That would kill me.
You have stopped him from performing the attack. However, his regular attack he still has. Unless you want to cast more to stop this.
Oh, like I can like keep doing it.
Yeah. Well, actually, I guess it's a reaction. You only have one reaction. Do you have one reaction in this? I don't know.
Yeah,
I
just
forget
one.
how 3.5e works.
That's true.
I think you have an unlimited amount in this one. I know in 5e you have a limited amount.
I don't entirely remember. Could he rebuke Progenitor's Call?
I mean, it's a force power. So I don't
That's
know.
yeah, I was say if it's a force power, I would. How would that work though? How would you rebuke the call?
Either way, he's going to. Yeah, he's gonna with this turn. Now that his ritual attack was canceled, he can use his full attack action. He's going to use his blue lightsaber attack to swing at Senriel and his red one to attack at Midas.
This man's playing Beat Saber.
All right, no critical failure. Senriel's attack
He's missing
misses,
all the notes.
and this is the one on Midas. He's not in Juyo stance, luckily, so that's not an advantage.
Ouch.
And you take 49 minus your damage reduction. All right, LeBear's up. LeBear's going to continue with the force stun. There, ooh, that's another success. Still just by 1, but it brings him down now to condition -2. All right, Xeno, you're up.
All right. I guess I don't know. I feel like the dark side influence would be at work here. They've already denied my attempts at parlay.
If you want, I'm not even going to prompt you, because I feel like it's what you're just naturally going to do.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into into the role play. I feel like this is something that's appropriate here, so I'm gonna use.
If you want, I can roll a will, or I can roll a check against your will defense to determine whether or not you're compelled to kill them or not.
Yeah, you can do that.
All right. This is going to be 1d20 plus their level. So that versus your will defense.
All defenses higher.
All right. Then the dark side of the force, you can feel it urging you to kill them, to cut them down and be rid of them. But you're able to keep your wits about you and resist it if you wish.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. I'm use a force point to enhance the attack. And I'm gonna use the power of the dark side talent.
All right, what's that do again?
You just get advantage.
Okay.
So it says take the best result, but your dark side score increases by 1.
All right. Going
So-
deeper and deeper
And I'm gonna use battle strike.
into the dark.
And what's the roll? Here's the force point.
All right, plus 11
Those are-
damage.
Yeah, this is the force point to enhance the attack.
Spending all your power against this motherfucker.
Alright, so here's the attack. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, I didn't.
That is a nat 20. The damage in Battle Strike will be doubled too, so that's 22 plus 50, making it a total of 72.
He's still alive today. Yeah, okay.
He still has some health, but he's brought down a condition.
Right?
He said, oh, I didn't want to kill him.
Out of game, he didn't want to.
All right. Putumayo.
Oh, it's not over yet.
Then you shouldn't have used.
Oh, is your turn not over?
What's that?
Is your turn not over, or the fight?
Not a turn.
You add your dark rage.
All right, what else are you doing? Oh, yeah. Have you
Oh,
applied Dark
yikes.
Rage?
No, it's only 6. Actually, is it 6 damage?
That's 12 damage in total. Doesn't kill him.
Yeah, that's 12 damage added.
He's a heroic character, though. He's just dropped to 0.
He has a sliver of health remaining.
Wow.
All right, now are you done, Xeno?
Using Surge
Okay.
as my Swift.
Isn't Battle Strike your Swift?
Yes, you're right. Never mind. I am my turn.
All right.
You do have your move action to do it.
Am I moving? Oh, you mean to use that as a
Use the
Swift?
search. Yeah.
I want to keep my move. I was going to do something, but I'll just wait.
All right, Putumayo.
Hmm.
Do a different song.
I see Chi is on a fast track to upgrade himself to a Force Ghost. I'm trying to get in this flanking position. I'm just gonna move around here. I'm just looking at Piranu. You know, I'm sort of in disbelief that you know, through everything that he's been through, this was the best thing that the Jedi had in their bag of tricks. And as I'm looking at Piranu, I'm just shouting out, "You're a disgrace." I think your time is done here. You should rest now, Piranu. It's time to rest. And I'm gonna pull out my blaster rifle, and I'm gonna shoot him.
Rebuke.
Right? We're still light side 1.
Yep. Is that a hit on him right now? That is not. However, he will try and do something. He's going to use the deflect action.
Oh, snap, I forgot about that.
'Cause I know he's
Reaction.
using it.
And he succeeds, reflecting the shot back at you if this is a hit. Is that a hit to your reflex?
It should be. I'm more surprised that you'll deflect that you can deflect a shot that misses.
It's, you know, it's shooting by, it hits his arm or something like that.
Yeah. It does hit, but I'm wearing parachute armor.
So then you will take reduced damage. You take whatever your original damage was, the 34, reduce it by half, 17. It is the kind of thing. It doesn't say the attack has to be a hit. It does say any attack that is incoming, for what it's worth.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's going to reply to what you said as well. And he's going to say, "In everything that I've seen and done, I know when to choose what lives matter. And more lives will always matter more than less. Let's not act like your decisions that have brought you here, you have made different ones. Let's not act like you have made different decisions in the decisions that brought you here." I realize I said that kind of fragmented.
Yoda?
Then you are lost.
Senriel is going to go for 2 attacks.
Great. Act like as if it was me. Just crit me. Okay.
No,
Jesus.
those are misses.
Crit me.
What about Runa? Runa's not in the.
She goes in the same turn as Senriel because they share a token, or they share a character sheet aside from their health. Runa, what are you gonna do here? You see that, compelled by Midas's words, she's going to assist Zeno. She's gonna charge up and strike at Chi. I think that's a hit.
Bludgeoning damage, though.
Or non-lethal. We'll see.
That is just barely a hit. And that is not a non-lethal attack from her. So that brings him down to 0 hit points. He's not a heroic character. See, as she strikes him, it sends him back. And already heavily wounded from your shot, Zeno, his wounds have been exacerbated. And he drops to the ground, dead.
That's when Paya turned to the dark side.
And then she's going to turn to Paya. Don't worry. And she's going to speak to you, Zeno. Don't worry, Zeno. I'll help you take care of them, at least.
I'll take care of this. You're free to do whatever you're
not helping.
Fine. She's going to use the rest of her movement to go that way. Well, now it's Paya's turn. Seeing Chi die in front of her, you can see that she's just going to look at the body, shaken. And she's going to turn to Runa.
I don't do this.
She's going to use Force Stun.
How great would it be if Pi just instantly turned dark side? You're like, I'll kill you.
Which
Thank you so much.
actually brings her down by 3 conditions. You can see immediately she starts kind of stumbling as she's going, getting real foggy.
Maverick hits her with the back of his gun.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's just gonna sit down.
Maverick, he's going to, after hearing that, he's going to ask you, Zeno, so do you want me to change focus, or am I still good to assist you?
Go to Piranha. He's our main objective.
All right,
Help the others.
He's going to whip his blaster around and take a shot. Excuse me. He's going to go, yeah, God, it's going to be foolish, but he's going to go for the rapid shot, hoping for a nat 20. That would have been a miss either way. All right. All right, and that's the end of that turn. Zeno. Not Zeno. Ajisai. We're back to you. As you feel your life slipping away, roll 3 more endurance checks.
Not too bad.
Crit. Oh, come on. Nat 20.
And the will checks.
Too higher.
Ajisai, I'm sorry to say, you feel your life force fade away.
Didn't even use the destiny point.
I did.
No, you did.
He did. Alright.
Wasn't enough.
The
I'm
last
sad.
thing you hear as you fade away
No.
is condescending statement. What a pathetic excuse for a meatbag.
No.
Oh, decide despawns.
Do we feel his life force fade away?
No,
Dang. I
There's
forgot he's away from the
Wasn't
force.
that-
his
Wasn't
force has been
wasn't gonna be
completely
with-
purged. He is
Big
gone.
sad dude.
Rest in peace.
Well, theoretically, metagame, there might still be one way to save him. Maybe. You don't know.
I mean, I kind of know. This man, it's a time traveling device.
All right, Midas, you're up.
All right. Well, first of all, let's just go ahead and get that second wind going. And then I'm going to try something. This might be stupid, but I'm going to run over here, take a step away from him. And
He
I'm
will
gonna-
take an attack of opportunity.
It's a tumble.
Okay. Roll a check. You succeed.
And then jump back and go, yeah! Just try to strike the shit out of him right here.
The sound
Do like
cut
a
out
s-
and everything.
The spinning strike.
Poor Ajisai, indeed.
Rest in peace. I didn't see this coming.
I was so close to greatness.
That is a successful hit. He is going to try and block it.
You're saying, motherfucker. No.
So this is the check he's rolling is versus your hit check. And he fails. You strike at him, dealing a significant sum of damage, but you can tell he's resisted part of the attack. That it for you?
Yeah, that'll be it.
All right. Victory is up.
She gets a plus from being from a she gets a flanking bonus now.
Oh, yes, she does. I'll
All
take
part of the
advantage
plan.
of that. So that goes from plus that to plus that. And she rolls, what's that, like a 3? A 6, okay. Unfortunate. That's Piranu's turn.
Janitor's call. I'm going to use a force point with it. It's going to stop that shit right now.
All right. Remember, you're both are using 2 force points to do that when you try that.
Yep, I did.
Yeah.
All right. You stop him again. He says, I'm getting real sick of this. He's going to take his lightsaber, make the first one against Victory and the second one against you, swinging at opposite sides of himself.
It says it disrupts the attack. So does that mean... But you're saying he still attempted to do it.
What?
He just got stopped. So he still gets to do 2 attacks.
Well, that's a legendary action. So you're stopping his legendary action.
But if the legendary action goes through, then he can only hit once.
Right.
Okay.
It was because I expected after the first hit this was going to be a thing, and so it was to kind of make sure he was still going to be a threat.
Okay. Makes sense.
So this is the one. Oh, I haven't been giving him the +1 for the light side bonus. That is the one to Victory, which is a hit. That will be a hit. However, she is not a droid, so she takes half damage. And his red lightsaber will be striking at you, Midas. That's a hit.
Yeah, it is.
That's his turn there. Oops, I meant to say he's down to 2 there. Lee Bear is going to go with Force Stun one more time. His last attempt for it, unless he rolls a nat 20 here. Ooh, but he rolled real well. That's going to bring him down 2 condition. You can see, as the battle's waiting on him, he suddenly sinks much, much more with what LeBear's doing. LeBear's going to yell out, knock him unconscious, or he's going to say, knock him unconscious if you can. There's still more that we can learn from him. Xeno.
It's over, Pi.
I have the high ground.
I'm sorry it came to this, but we don't have to continue.
Why would I ever trust your word? Why would I listen to you?
So you don't end up like she.
She's going to keep her lightsaber in her hand. I would rather die alongside him than live alongside you.
You're making a mistake.
I don't believe so.
All right, let me use Force Stun. Even if I didn't hit him so hard. I'm sorry.
Ooh, that's a good roll.
I didn't even roll yet.
I looked at my Force Stun, you're right. Man, that's a great roll I did there. That will bring her down 2 condition. Are you spending a force point to make it 3?
Yes. If I don't use him
Alright.
now, I'm never gonna use him.
Putumayo.
I'm also gonna move closer.
I'm
Okay.
gonna shoot my blaster rifle at him again. Well, actually, I'm just gonna move 6 squares here. I'm gonna aim. I'm gonna shoot with the. It's still like +1.
Yep.
Rip. That's
Is
the
that a
thing, Putumayo.
Is that a hit right now?
I think that is.
Hey.
Yes, it is.
Now the fucking.
Yeah, he's going to try.
Pew.
He's going to go for the deflect. And he fails! It strikes into him. You can see he goes to try and deflect it, but he is now moving too sluggish to do so.
Is that a a skill or is that just a defense action?
That's
It's
a
talent.
reaction. It's a talent,
It's
yeah.
a talent. Oh,
Jedi
okay,
talent.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyone who was a Jedi had the access to learn this, which means all of you had the chance.
Nice.
Can even be used multiple times. It's really fucking strong, honestly. I'm really happy no one took it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have made sense for Aji. His AC is higher than like they could ever hit. I wouldn't need to
Yeah.
learn that 20 bag.
It's just that there wasn't a whole lot of like gunfire going on, so it was like
What also applies to the block one?
Yeah, black melee.
Yeah.
Both really good. Really good. That's okay, I'm not complaining. I'm just surprised. Alright. That's Putumayo's turn.
Can I end my turn? Yeah.
Alright. Senriel is going to make 2 measly attacks, but now she actually has a chance to succeed on a hit,
no, she doesn't.
which she doesn't. Runa
I
is
told you
going
to
to
crit.
flee.
We're gonna get out of here. Runa's gonna be dead on the floor because
And
Oh,
maybe.
snap.
Alright. Paya is up. So you've turned your back to Rosino?
No, I just stepped back.
Her seeing Runa run, she's going to start running as well.
You're still in range, girl. Actually, she's out of range now.
Attack of opportunity.
Maverick specifically asked Zeno if he should go for her, and Zeno said no.
It's all right. It's on my
She's going
orders.
to roll a force stun on you one more time, Zeno.
I'm rebuke that.
All right.
Use a blitz this time.
And send it back at her.
All right, don't forget to roll the d20.
There we go. I'm blind.
Yes, you are.
You fail!
Reroll.
All right, using your talent to re-roll it. You fail!
That's gonna be it for.
All right, so you take -1 condition, as well as minus condition for using the book.
There we go.
And don't forget to roll the 1d20 to see whether you were forced to the light or to the dark as a result of using the book.
It was one to the light.
Oh, you
It's,
already did it?
Yeah, it's the 4.
Light side.
Oh, right, it's based on that check.
Yeah. But in this fight alone, I went up 3 star side points.
Oh, gosh. How close are you to maximum?
Nah, I'm down. I'm 2 away from max. It is only 15 to 18, but
Ooh. Still, that's dangerous. Once you hit max, something else happens. All right, Maverick's up. He's going to keep focusing on Puranu. He's going to go for a rapid shot again.
When you hit max, Connor takes over your character.
That's a chance. Has a chance, depending on how it goes, yeah. That is a hit, striking him for another hefty hit.
Low blow. Oh, I'm sorry.
Nope.
Wrong
D&D. That's the 3rd time Ruby D&D has come up today, though.
It wasn't bad.
I enjoyed it. Maybe one day we'll go back and after I rework the book and change the whatever system I had it called to Momentum, with entirely new rules that are far more balanced and well thought out.
I believe now we get more Ruby content to go off of too. More Grim.
Yeah. All right, Midas, you're up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to try to hit him again.
You adding your flanking bonus?
I am adding my flanking bonus. Here we go.
Get served. Looks like you just flanked
That's a
yourself.
hit.
Oh, never mind.
And remember, he's -10 on his condition.
He
Yes.
is. That is true.
Takes another hefty hit, Does not bring him below his damage threshold, or does not exceed his damage threshold to bring him down another condition, though. That it for you?
Yes.
Victory's going to make her attack. That's a success. Why didn't I block? He's going to try and block this one. Dumbass. Dummy. I'm a dummy. That was a fail anyway. Just for my own curiosity, let's see what it would have been against you. All right, fail.
Also a failure.
All right, you can see he stumbles back again, taking more and more hits. He's going to raise his hand up one more time.
This time I'm gonna
let him do it.
Okay.
He's got a very low chance of hitting. I'm gonna let him do it.
I'm gonna try to rebuke it. Once he does,
Okay.
I guess he has to go first. So,
Yep.
yeah.
So let's see if he can succeed in using it. A DC of 30. And he fails.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping he succeeded because I was gonna use a destiny point.
Actually, he has a destiny point.
Let's do it then. Duel of Fates. Nice play.
Destiny.
How would that work? Destiny point versus a destiny point. How would you reflect that to him? We're just not even going to get into the question. I'll wait for it. He failed.
Okay.
But he will use his destiny point now. He's going to swing his blue lightsaber at Midas and swing around with his red one. Using...
Oh no.
Which one, though? Which one?
He says who does he want to clap here?
So you gonna
That's the real one.
swing at me twice?
No.
He's deciding between Citadel and Vera.
I don't know who he would choose here without just having it be random.
Say he's gonna use a destiny point on one of them.
But actually, it would not be random. He would target the Sith. He's gonna use it against Victory using a destiny point.
So I can't progenitor that and stop it?
Not unless you get a nat 20.
Even if I use an extra to auto success it?
You like Destiny pointed it.
Destiny point will supersede you.
What if I use my destiny point?
Then I will say you are able to stop it through the use of all that. That's 2 force points and a destiny point to stop his attack, his second attack.
I'm going to see him well up with all his might and force to go strike her down and her not be ready for it. At this point, she turns her head like, oh shit, I'm dead. And then
I'll add one clarifier as well. You're negating the action, meaning he will get the destiny point back.
Ooh.
his turn.
So he's still gonna do it?
But he can't use it this turn. There it is.
All right. So his first blue lightsaber attack will still go through at you. That a hit? All right, that's a miss. As he trudges all of his momentum, and you do that to him, you can see he stops short. Damn you. Damn you, Midas and Zeno.
You made your choice.
I am not done yet. I will still... As Liberis used Force Stun on him one last time. He had to use a Force Point, by the way, of his to replenish his Force Pool. Just to keep me consistent.
Okay.
And you can see he collapses to the ground unconscious.
So the battle's over?
Yep.
Not yet.
And
Oh, right. Sorry, Pi is still here. I forgot.
okay, we'll wait then.
It's my turn.
Yep, Zeno, what you doing?
Force grip her over here and I'll shoot her. Like alley oop her.
You feel the dark side calling you, Zeno.
Uh-oh.
You feel it telling you to kill her.
Here goes the roll.
And versus your will defense. 31.
Still a fail.
With the condition being reduced. You're -5.
Ooh, right. Oh wait. Okay. All right. I was gonna go up to condition. I was gonna use my swift,
Right.
but I think that's still. Oh no, it's a -1. It's still a pass.
You feel yourself compelled to kill her.
He's still gonna do it. I wasn't even.
Oh, I thought you said it failed. Or that
Oh,
you.
no. Nah, 31 still a fail.
Okay, so it fails to affect you.
Yeah.
You can feel it calling in you, trying to compel you, but you still are able to maintain your will. Of course, if you want to, by all means, kill her. Kill her. You're gonna see. I should make a token for this. I keep forgetting about it. Or did I? Did I remember? Give me 1 second.
If you're talking about Plagueis, yeah, you made one.
Did I?
I think you did. If it's Plagueis. Worst case scenario, just use J.
Name's the Emperor, though.
I know I've used J in the past.
Let me go back to the last episode.
I'm just gonna check out with my recently made tokens to see if I made this. I do not see it on my recently made tokens. I don't think I've made this. Never mind. All right. You're going to hear the whispering coming through. Oh my god.
We just use J.
What's this droid doing?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I just used J. So you're going to hear the whispering in your ear from J. But also from a voice that isn't J. Do it. Do it, Zeno. See it through. Kill her. Make her suffer.
Just like wave it off.
Yeah, roll that check.
Come now, Zeno. Do it. Do it. Now, what you doing?
No. I'm just gonna use Force Sun. That's gonna be the easiest way to just end this.
All right. Make sure to improve your condition if you haven't.
Yeah, I already did. It's only up by 2.
All right, roll that Force Stun.
That would have been a Force Lightning if that. I'm pretty sure it's a fail.
That
So I'm just
is
gonna
a
roll.
fail.
Yeah. So I'm pretty certain that's a fail.
Come on. Come on. And you can see she slumps to the ground as well.
And that's the end of the fight.
That is the end of the fight.
All right, +1 force point.
Two for me.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go see how Ajisa is doing.
I'm gonna pick up Piranha's lightsabers,
Okay.
and then I'll walk over to Chi and take his.
Do I still see the ritual? Is the ritual still active?
No, with his, or actually, yes, you do see this still glowing.
We need to get him off planet.
Is that going to fix this? I'll say Liberius, he's leaving.
I believe so. In the description, it was about proximity, so long as the person who's performed the ritual is removed from its vicinity. That should end it. We can leave someone here and make sure.
I need a guarantee. I don't need a sure. Maybe.
Well, then either we move him away and find out, or we kill him now. As someone who also seems to enjoy knowledge, that seems to be like a bit of a foolish gambit to me, but I'll leave it up to you.
We're gambling with our lives here. You
You're
take 'em
right.
away.
Oh, wait. That's not Victory's mission, is it? Victory's mission was to kill him.
She's kind of standing right in front of him. Round 2.
Oliver's gonna walk away. And she's going to say, so you really think that we can still learn anything from him? You think he'll teach us? That there's anything you can gain that you weren't already seeing?
We'll make him. You won't have a choice.
Anyone is savable.
She's gonna look to you. Yes, I thought that way. I wonder how he's doing now.
Let's go find out.
Wait, who's grabbing Piranha? Like, all right, I guess I'll.
I assumed Big Thick Legs over here was going to grab him.
Big thick legs.
Yeah, the Achani are pretty strong.
Oh yeah, but they're all about melee hand-to-hand combat, not just about leg combat.
I mean, she's stronger than me.
She ain't no Thunder T.
Maverick, can you come pick this guy?
And Maverick's gonna go up and pick him up.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna pick up Chi, and I'm gonna just move Paya with the Force, I guess.
I have half a mind to shoot Piranha right now.
Same. I don't know, man. We're taking a big gamble.
You know, I can just pull the trigger. But I'm gonna put the safety on.
I'm gonna walk out of this room first, and then we all just drop dead.
All right, give me
Right.
just a moment before you move further on this map, as something's going to have happened.
We gotta find a body and then take the life force and put it into Ajisai's body to revive him.
Runa is dead.
All right. Grab all the NPCs here together. I'm sorry, Midas. I was trying to grab everyone but you. All right. Everyone's approaching. LeBear is already there looking down. You see he got there about a minute before you, Midas. You can tell he's already, like, looking at the body, feeling around it. You can see he has a knife, a scalpel, where he's just kind of cutting open part of it and just peering inside.
No.
No.
There's got to be a way. He can't be dead.
I mean, I thought it was pretty obvious with everything that I was saying. He is my first real living test subject where I've done this on.
What about that thing you took from him?
You really want to waste it on him? He's going to
It's
retain
not-
all of his knowledge. He gave up. You heard it. He was sick of the Jedi. He was sick of the Sith. He was sick of the Mandalorians. He wanted the Force to be removed from him, knowing the risks. You really think you can pull him back from that?
Yes.
And you're aware of everything that'll happen with that. Not only do I can't guarantee it will bring him back, it will also put Puranu back right at the ritual site. An hour back, from what I understand, or sorry, it'll bring him sometime back with this relic, with this talisman.
All right.
And everyone will carry our knowledge with us.
What if we take Piranha with us? I thought there's like a range.
Everybody's like you.
I'm talking out of character. I thought there was a range on there.
There's a 500 feet radius, yeah.
Yeah.
So then we go do all that, enter the fight again, except this time with Ajisai, and hope everything works out like it did this time. We just go through it all again?
Doesn't seem like a problem to me.
Yes.
What a waste.
This time I might even kill him.
But he would have the knowledge too, Pirano, wouldn't he?
That's right.
That means that he would not fight us the same.
Wouldn't, if we bring Piranu with us and he's like within our range, then I'm sorry. I guess I don't know how this works.
Pirano is saying like if he flies off, if we fly, half the team flies off the world with Pirano away from the area, and then the other half stays here and uses it, then he would technically be out of the 500-foot radius. But it doesn't. The 500-foot radius doesn't mean that. It just means anything that was within the 500-foot radius at this time and moment would be turned back. Is that what you're saying?
Everything would be turned back, but only people within the certain radius would recall it. Meaning, if you send part of your team away, they're just going to forget about it.
What if we did it to where Pirano wasn't in the radius?
Then presumably he would forget.
But everything in the area, everything altogether would be returned. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Why did you kill Runa?
Answer. She charged at me with the intent to kill.
He's lying.
Somehow I doubt that's the case.
He killed her because he liked it.
You feel suspicious.
Knowing you, HK, she was just trying to escape. You got in her way, you killed her. And I want to know why. Is that your order? You tell him to do this?
Sarcastic statement. Oh, yes, it was all him. Please, please take it out on him. Joking addendum. Of course, that is not how it happened. When I say joking addendum. Clarifying addendum. Clarification addendum. And Liberzi's going to say, I did not order him to kill Runa. I ordered him to kill Ajisai if Ajisai ended up being a failed specimen and needed to be put out of his misery.
All right, let's...
But there's no bullet hole in him from him shooting him, right?
In Ajisai, correct. And there's not a bullet hole in Runa either, but it's no laser blast wound.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I'm
blast.
just trying to figure out if I should use my heroic moment to see, or heroic moment point to try to bring him back, but I don't even know if that would work.
What would you be doing?
Trying to put life force back into him.
Force back into him? He's now void of the Force.
Give him a pulse.
You use the force from you use the force from Paya. Put her life force into him.
Snap.
Damn.
Laver's gonna sigh.
Like a
Do you-
force
If you really want to do this,
transplant.
he's gonna pull out the orb and hand it to you, Midas. I'll let you. But do you really think that this shell of a man will be any better when he comes back?
He will be stronger.
And by all means, let's go ahead and fight Pirano again. Let's let everything just happen again.
This time, I won't make the same mistake. This time he dies.
And then kill him now. You have the chance. He's going to gesture over to him. He's right there.
It won't make any difference now.
Yeah, I won't, because we're gonna bring Ajisai back, so it would just bring him back alive.
And why did you spare him the first time?
Because you told us to.
Yeah. So what's the point of killing him next time, but not killing him this time? There's no change. There's nothing that's different.
Use Verano as a conduit. Bring me back.
He's got like 1,000,000 years of life force.
Jay,
You think killing him will actually make him dead? Oh, you're wrong.
What about Jay?
no, I'm sorry, Maverick. Oh, I said Jay. Sorry.
Why
Yeah.
had Maverick do it?
Is it like a button that you push, or do you have to put force into it or something?
Into what?
The device.
The orb?
Yeah.
It's a orb. No button.
There's no button.
No button.
You just break it, I guess. That's funny.
Oh, yeah, I don't know how you activate it.
I don't What are you gonna try and do?
Well, I was gonna have him, since he isn't like real close to Ajisai, try to go 500. You said 500 feet or 500 yards?
500 feet, I think. I'll double check.
It is feet. I have it written down. Unless I wrote it down like wrong a long time ago.
Nope, feet.
Okay, so with that knowledge, would I know that we're more than 500 feet away from where Piranha was in that little area?
No, you're not 500 feet away.
Okay. Then I would want to move to where Ajisai was in it, but Piranha wasn't. Not this Piranha, but the Piranha where he was before. Or how's that work? I don't know. Fuck.
Let's just
use it, man.
How about let's just put Piranha out of his misery.
Well, it appears that 1 hour has passed.
I'm gonna say Maverick. I'm gonna tell Maverick to take Piranha back into the facility, and I'm gonna use this orb.
Back into the facilities and deeper down?
Yeah, like away from us, so we're at least 500 feet away from where he won't be near us, so we can activate the orb.
I mean, we're above him. Or we're above the lower part of the facility. I don't know exactly if there's a place that I can get him that's 500 feet away without just bringing him outside.
All right, you can take him outside then.
All right.
Why are we leaving him alive again?
We're going back in time.
We're gonna have to find. It's not going back in time in the orb. It's going back in time all together. Everything goes back in time. Just people that are within the 500 feet remember what happened.
Right. So why don't we just kill Piranha?
Because he's gonna come back alive anyway.
Why don't you just like use Piranha's life force to help me somehow?
Roll perception checks, by the way.
Okay.
Not you.
Piranha wakes up.
I mean, I'm okay if I can have Ajisai as a Force Ghost.
He's not going to have a Force Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just in space, just dead in the
On the
abyss.
trash roll. I can have him 3.
All right, no one notices this.
Please.
So he starts
Probably.
taking him away. What's up?
Piranha's awake. No, I'm saying
Maybe.
Piranha's been awake this whole time.
Maybe.
He's actually gonna get his he's gonna finish his ritual faster, and we're gonna die before we even get to him.
I'm just gonna kind of watch until I think he's good enough away where I don't see him anymore. Basically,
He's going to get far enough away. He's going to get to a point, and then you're going to hear him contact on the comms, because you still have your comms, right?
yeah.
He's going to respond on comms. All right. Should be more than 500 away. Just give me time to get back there, I guess.
See ya.
I need you to stay there to make sure he doesn't come back awake in time for this. You'll be with us soon.
How would a Shatterpoint work in this?
What past lay before me, master of this realm?
So you see two diverging futures, and yet they're distorted because they're also the past. Or one of them is also the past, so it's distorted. So the one that you see that isn't the future is you turning down using the orb. And you go on, and you see life continuing just without Ajisai. But you yourselves remain sturdy. The alternative path is you see using the orb. And you see yourselves descending back down below to where the ritual is being performed. And then you can see darkness and nothing else.
I think that's pretty clear. That's pretty clear. Wait.
Sounds like darkness.
Alright, well, I should be back within 500 feet. I'm based on my measurement, I'm still looking at him as well.
Wait. Don't use the orb.
Why?
There's a good chance we'll all end up dead if we do.
We could end up dead anyway.
I mean, he completes the ritual, maybe. Or maybe something worse.
There's a chance that we could save three lives here.
I know. But if it means that he still completes the ritual anyway, then we'll all die.
Midas is using the force into the orb, immediately seeing that. And you can see the orb hum to life.
GG.
And you feel yourself being ripped and immediately displaced in the force and in space. As time winds you all back 1 hour. And we'll find out what that means next time.
If we all die, that'll be my second scripted death. I didn't act fast enough.
Bad Zeno.
GG.
So, is
That first
Ajisai
one
alive or dead when this happens? We'll find out next time. Ajisai, you'll know earlier, I'll tell you.
That's gonna be interesting because technically, an hour in the past, he was still connected.
Technically, like Bear is not connected to Force. How does it affect him?
That's also a question. All right. Hey, let's give a thanks to the patrons. Hey. Oh, whoops, I had you hidden for longer than I should have there, Pudamo. I apologize for when you last stepped away. Hey, thanks to Daniel Bixler, Ethan Rivera, Posada, Squagger, Loki, Grandma Gucci, Zay, Kill3, and Pepper20. We appreciate your support. Thanks for joining us here on Twitch. If you don't know, I've realized I've been saying, hey, join us on Twitch. Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Mountain Time on Twitch. Links in the description down below. So those of you who are here, thanks for watching. And when we see the rest of you on YouTube on Monday, enjoy. Or thanks for watching then. All right. Bye.
Later.